Alright, me again, another video. I'm going to try to do some review videos, just not reviewing anything but my own philosophical contentions with which people are not substantively disagreeing with, but apparently rejecting the obvious conclusions that can be reached based on. But anyway, let's just go over it again, and over it again, and over it again. Okay, human life, can basically trace our origins. We had huge rain. You see this stuff in the water obviously washed the path out pretty good. Anyway, we are descendant from a single cell that acquired the ability to reproduce itself. So it was just a chemical organization, a chemical machine that acquired the ability to reproduce. And the mission, once it acquired that ability, was merely to obtain enough parts, nutrients, to build another copy of itself, period. Nothing else in the mix. That's it. And so then we apply, because it had this ability to augment the blueprint, the manufacturing specifications for the new model, the new creation. That ability was ascertained, and so now you had everything you need, all the ingredients for 4 billion years of evolution to create a human being. It's the only standards through all that natural selection time, 4 billion years of success and failure, which is basically natural selection. Success based on whatever was able to survive not only the consistent environment that it might exist in for millions of years, but also the aberrant environments that would be created when there would be some sort of big change, a meteor crashes into the earth, some other thing. Certain organisms aren't going to be able to survive the radical changes in the environment that might take place, and other organisms will be. So that's part of the survival of the fittest requirements. And those requirements you can probably detail, if you really get specific, 100 things that will determine the success or failure, the durability over time of the new design organism. Man, really a lot of rain. Yuck. Anyway, the path is getting worse and worse. So anyway, and so that's the game. And so if we can trace our history, all the way back to that cell. That's what we are. We are what chemistry can do with 4 billion years when you have this capacity to augment the design and you have reproduction. But everything that's about us has been built by that 4 billion years for it to be a survival machine, for it to want and need, and all our feelings, all our emotions, all of this construct had a purpose, had a use in making a durable organism. And there's no magic about it. And the very fact that we are consumed by that and attached to this and have perceptions of ego and desire, success, all the shit that runs human beings. It was all there because that's what made an organism successful. It had to be addicted. It had to be driven compulsively, excessively. There's almost no such thing as excess in that standard when it comes to survivability. And so we have acquired a few more intricate, delicate, sophisticated, what we might call more intelligent, enlightened capacities. We can love, as we use that word anyway. We can care for each other. It's possible. If another one of the entities gets properly under our skin because of our evolution, it was conducive for us to apply teamwork, to act as groups, to have some cohesion. That's part of the evolution dynamic, was the gang warfare that developed. And that's just a manifestation of that. And so yes, we have that capacity. But it's been proven many times throughout human civilization, the 10,000 or 15,000 years we've had it. We're capable of killing each other when we are capable of seeing something outside of our under your skin range, something that's not attached to us enough. So even that dynamic has this survival, this you more important than them strategy built into it. And it's just a delusion that we think we're more elegant because we have that. It's just another survival strategy. It's another weapon that an organism can apply to its environment to wipe out the competition, to be more successful. And so even the more graceful parts of our identity are suspect in terms of their origin, because they were used to conquer, to make our ancestors more successful, period. To do the survival thing. And that's it. So for all this perception that we're accomplishing something, all we're accomplishing is fulfilling the same battle strategies that are being applied by all these other organisms. Find some way to block the sun so the other assholes can't get any. Find some way to dominate. And it's stupid. That's all. Yeah, it's just stupid. I'm sorry, you can say it has some purpose, but it doesn't. It's just chemistry gone crazy. And crazy by some standard that would require it to have a mission or purpose beyond merely consuming and reproducing. And there's just no such mission. It can't be found. It doesn't nowhere. You won't find it in that bush over there. You won't find it in that stream. You won't find it anywhere because it doesn't exist. Period.